All right, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the 1st of December 2023. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I just didn't feel like going to the table today, so we're just gonna do your reading here. How about that? Okay. All right. Let's see what comes out for you all. We got a lot of changes, right? I hope you've seen the video I put out. Rahu K2 that has finally moved. Rahu has left Aries, Vedic Sidereal, and has moved into Pisces. And K2 has moved from Libra and has moved into Virgo. And those two energies will be there until May 29th, 2025. Okay, so it's going to be about 18 months. Okay, let's see. I already said, okay, so we got nurturing to pop out for you. Okay. Nurturing, Mother Gaia, right? Earth. This is also considered as love, compassion, nurturing, unconditional um, affection. What was that? Oh, look at there. Partnership. Okay, not surprised to see this. So, uh, God speaks to you through people, right? We all are ambassadors of grace for one another. And, some of you right now, your relationship could still be very quiet, right? Whether you're freshly dating this person, whether you're in a relationship right now with them, or this is still an ex for you, okay? The communication is just still not as fluid. So we have fifth house of Leo creation, and then we have invocation. Not surprised to see that. Invocation is going to be that K2. K2 is your past life, right? Spirituality. And what do we have? Yeah, being in the present moment. Okay. And then connect. Sorry about that. So the back of connect says you need to find your center. When you stay connected to your spiritual core, speaking of K2, uh, the best and most advantages, or the best and most advantageous path is going to unfold for you. Okay, so okay, let's read the back of present. Being in the present moment is really all that we need to do right now. Okay, you can't live in the past because that's gone. You can't be in the future, right? Because that's not here yet. So doing everything that you can right now in the present moment is all that a lot of people need to understand the energy that you need to be concerned about and work with. Okay, so bring your mind into the present moment. Now is the only place to be. Yeah, exactly. Right. So worrying about or thinking about your calling in invocation, right? Calling in, asking, because you have to connect spiritually, right? Because that's who we all are as people. We're spiritual beings first, then we're human beings. A lot of people um, forget that, and they move differently, where that they feel that they're human first, then what about spirituality? Some people don't even think about spirituality. Some people don't even connect to their spiritual core. They just go about every day, in the past, in the future, or in the present moment, only as thinking about their human self. You don't have to be a religious person where that you partake in a certain religious denomination, because everybody is different, right? Um, but it's kind of like, if you don't have something, then you're gonna fall for anything. Okay, I'm just gonna say it like that. So let's go ahead and clarify here. Um, some of you may be wondering, like, when is a partnership for me? Or maybe some of you have a specific person in mind that you're thinking about. It seems like a lot of you are more worried about the future, okay, than the present moment. And right now, it's telling you to nurture yourself. You're not only needing or wanting to be in a partnership for some of you with another person, okay, you're also in a partnership with yourself. From your human side to your spiritual core, that is the ultimate partnership. Um, we also have platonic partnerships. You have partnerships if you're employed with an employer. We have partnerships with our family, our kids. So it's more than just a lover, okay? That is a type of partnership here. Um, Something is going to connect, but it may not necessarily be you that is, I don't, I was going to say the culprit, but it may not necessarily be you, and I'm not going to say the problem. Somebody here is scared to be nurtured. Let me just put it like that. Um, Somebody here is feeling very overwhelming to connect. So if and I feel that that is the case right now, you're going to have to give this some time. Okay? If this is specifically something that you want, for some of you, because some of you are wanting to stay single, it's saying right now that the way that you're going about as continuing not only to nurture yourself but to love yourself too, this is going to bring in that high vibration of love that you're actually seeking for, whether you know it or not. Okay, because actually some of the past relationships that you had, they were not high vibrational. If there were, you'll still be in it. Okay. Even if some people are still in relationships, that don't mean that it's high vibrational. Um, they're in it for some type of connection. Okay, far as this physical realm, a lot of people are not together far as too connected as spiritual. Okay, and I'm not talking about, well, it's spiritual because I married them. No, not necessarily. Okay, no, not necessarily. Some people get married and don't think anything about spirituality. Uh, it don't matter what religious denomination they practice, believe in, their belief system, their dogmas, their principles. It don't standards. It don't have nothing to do with that. Some people just marry people just just for material and also to be connected to somebody. Okay, to for some people just claim they're in a partnership and or marriage. Okay. Hey, extraordinary, I haven't seen you in a while. Are you good? All right. Some of you, I see that you are in vocation, calling in um, as a high vibrational. Okay, your spirit, not spirit, but a partner here. But the person that you're necessarily supposed to be with, um, told you, star card. First card out. As soon as I said that, because I already felt it here. Okay. Um, a lot of you, your wish fulfillment, star card, whatever, right, is to be connected to a more nurturing person. Yeah, who wouldn't be, right? That's anybody's wish fulfillment. But you wouldn't be surprised. But a lot of people don't even care about stuff like that. You have a lot of people that are very materialistic. They want to be with somebody because they keep house while they go off and do what they want to do. This other person wants to be connected or be in a marriage or partnership, and for that reason they just stay connected to that other person. One person can pay all the bills, right? This person will stay in a partnership with that person. So a lot of people who are supposed to be with people they're supposed to be with are still in relationships where they're not supposed to be in. Okay, and because they are so connected to the past, they will not break from a lot of partnerships. So, and when things like that tends to happen, those particular two people will not be more likely connected to their spiritual core. They will not be doing their spiritual work. They will not be I'm trying to find the right words to say, not to be rude, but it's really it's really nothing that I can say. I'm not trying to be purposely rude. I'm just reading the cards here. And again, if this is not your reading, it's not your reading. Okay? You know, but we all know of some friends and families, and for even some people, parents that just stayed together just to stay together, right? So the star card, healing, nurturing, um, empath is also what I'm hearing and seeing. Fluidity. hmm Somebody here is very much more or wants to be or have more fluidity with their feelings and emotions. Now, this can be something that some of you have been working on for a while, um, for your next partnership that you would be in as a healing standpoint. If that's not you, it could be the other person. Somebody here is really wishing to be in a relationship, a more nurturing and loving partnership and relationship. Somebody here, I don't want to say secretly, but somebody is in vocation calling in help through ancestors, spiritual guides, however you want to say it, angels, um, secretly praying, okay, even also manifesting. But the question is, will they do anything about it? Okay, because if the two people are not individually connected to their spiritual center to be able for this partnership or relationship to um, come together, then it won't work, right? Because one person can be in the present moment in that frame of mind of thinking, and one person can be more worried about the past and what people got going on and all that type of stuff where they can't come to you or be in the present moment in that vibration like you, or they're too more worried about the future, okay, that haven't even happened yet, right? um and that's going to also cause a disconnect because only two people that are in the present moment can really connect, okay, to connect specifically how they need to be. um but most of the cases be people are more worried about the past, um how something didn't go right, previous people that they picked. So that makes them become who they are right now as a person. More worried about things that went on in the past that makes them who they are right now. And they still keep thinking about that, thinking about that, thinking about that. Like a Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Okay. Some of you also could be turning to friends or associates or family. See there. Uh, for your sense of association, to hang out, to talk to rely on that sense of compassion and love and understanding and nurturing. Also can be conversation through healing. And now we have the Six of Cups that tried to come out in the reverse. So, like I said, with this partnership here, um, you know, looking more toward the present moment when it comes to relationships. Nobody from the past, and you can't necessarily seek somebody from the future. Okay, now, Six of Cups in reverse, or Six of Cups in general, is nostalgia. Like I just got through saying, all those memories is going to be memories, but memories cannot be a present moment as an action, as a thought. Okay, because it's not presently happening. So nostalgic or nostalgia is always going to be from the past memories, past actions. Thank you, angels. Things that has occurred that maybe you could not have changed. You know, um, things that went wrong, things where you didn't get any love, nurturing, compassion, and this is where you're heading to now. Okay, whether you believe it or not, some of you are not thinking about um, going back to somebody from the past, which is good. Okay. This is also showing me with the Six of Cups in reverse that some of you are wanting more of like a business style type of relationship more rather than friendship. But when you are more compatible as friends, um, a lot of times that works out better. Okay, because when you start to sometimes put all of those titles and everything like that into the mix, then Nine of Cups, then it can get not only, I don't want to say confusing, but it can get very like toll and labor. Everybody wants titles. I want to be Mr. I want to be Mrs. I need to display a ring. You know, the ring is not really regarding some marriage per se. A lot of people want the ring so they can showcase it, right, to friends, family, and say, I was married now, or whatever the case may be, okay, as something materialistic. But I don't know. I'm getting this mixed message here because now we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. So something is coming in, and it's not somebody from the past. So if you were worried about somebody from the past, I don't see it for right now. What's your next card? Ooh, and I handpicked that, the Wheel of Fortune. Sag energy. For the people who do not know, I practice Vedic sidereal, not Western astrology or astronomy. So we're still in Scorpio until December the 15th. So 14 more days. Well, as of December the 2nd, 13 more days. And then I will be moving to Sag. Western astrology, astronomy, I guess y'all still in Sagittarius season. Now, the wheel also, which is Jupiter. Let me check something because Jupiter was retrograde in Aries, but it's about to move. So this can have a huge play on what's coming up next. Okay, so by the end of December, thank you, angels. By the end of December, Jupiter will be going direct. Okay, so this is something that I feel that a lot of you things are going to be changing. This is why the be in the present moment. Okay, don't don't have your mindset Worried about the past, that's good. Six of Cups in reverse. Be in the present moment, not the future. Okay? In your frame of mind of thinking, thank you, angels, because of invocation. Okay? This energy needs to Aries. Not only the first house was Aries, but Jupiter itself, which is a turn of fate. Okay? Um, this don't really need your help. It don't. It don't. It just needs you to continue to do what you're doing. Being open and fluidity with your feelings and emotions. Continue to nurture, love, and heal yourself in that frame of mind and the way that you're thinking of and manifesting or invocation, calling in a particular soulmate or a person that will be reciprocating the way that you have your present. Because again, if you're thinking harshly, that's who you're going to call in. That's what you're going to get. Okay. So if you're nurturing, feeling compassionate, feeling loving, feeling nine of cup, wish fulfillment, you know, smiling, happy go lucky, um, invocation, being happy with what fate will finna bring you next with these turn of events, that's what you're gonna call in. Invocation. That's why that card is here. Whether you know it or not, everybody is doing it as a form of manifestation, which is a sense of a ceremony. Okay. Anytime that you pray, um, do some type of religious denomination type of, I don't, well, it's still a ritual. Okay. You even do rituals every day because you brush your teeth every day, right? That's a ritual. People don't understand that us humans do so many different rituals every day, but subconsciously you're not thinking about it. Consciously you're not thinking about it. Okay? You do rituals every day. If you're a type of person that get up, make a cup of coffee, make a cup of tea, brush your teeth, wash your face, groom yourself, that is a ritual. Mhm. Rituals are is also another name as conditioning. We all have been conditioned from birth up until the age that you are right now. Okay? Conditioning far as what they taught us in school. I'll also give you another example of a ritual you subconsciously don't know. If you're born in the United States, when you were in school, you were conditioned to say the Pledge of Allegiance, whether you still say it till this day or not. But I guarantee you right now, a lot of you still know it by heart. Why? Because it was a form of conditioning. It was a ceremony. It was a ceremony through throat chakra of speech, okay, of words as a pledge of allegiance not only to uh, a god, okay, which was the American flag. Hmm. And you pledge your allegiance as a ritual, as a ceremony. Come on now, put the lights up. I'll wait. You pledge allegiance as a ritual and a ceremony to the American flag and also to the United States of America. Hmm. Any immigrants or alien immigrants that came to this country, um, to become a citizen, they also had to recite this invocation ceremony and go through that ritual. Hmm? Okay. So, put in the comments if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. Okay. Everything has been a sense of conditioning since birth. Okay. So, same thing about the way that you're thinking right now. Make that a form of a ritual, how you continue to put yourself first, love, manifest, nurture. And I keep thinking, I keep hearing in the frame of mind of thinking. So some of you may have a lot of air in your chart. We have Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus. Um, we have water, which is the star card, which is the fluidity of feelings and emotions because she's holding urns, okay? But that's air sign. Let's keep going. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, it will be coming in slow. That's going to be slow moving energy, right? Because Jupiter will be turning direct um, December the 31st. Now, remember that the Sun, Vedic Sidereal, is still in Scorpio. Okay? So this is going to be still in the transformational phase, um, or things that needs to happen. Remember, eighth house of Scorpio, either you're all in or you're all out. Ain't no in between. Ain't no in between of nothing except realms. So, and please don't go there right now. Okay. So, I want to clarify this Wheel of Fortune for you. I really want to clarify a couple of things real quick. Sorry if this is very loud. Okay. Okay. Give me something on the Wheel of Fortune, please. Yep. See there? Be still. Fate is the most powerful thing that there is, right? Um, Time alone, attitude is, see, that's what I kept saying about attitude is everything. Remember, I kept saying about a frame of mind of thinking. Remain calm, cool, and collected. Mm-hmm. Nurturing, loving, keeping all of that on your mind. Stay your independent self. You're already very powerful. Okay. Um, Nobody can really budge you right now. You're very strong as this moose. You're very independent, and a lot of people also are, believe it or not, are very scared of independent people because you're not codependent. You're not going to be whining and crying and begging somebody for their time and money and energy and all that stuff right there. So, if somebody is more in the frame of mind of wanting a partner to be codependent on them, that's ego. Okay? Because that person will have nothing to work with, right? But actually, what you want is another independent, powerful person. Somebody who can match your type of energy. Nobody really wants a codependent person. If they do, they're egotistical. Why? Because they want to be powerful over the other person, and they also want control over their time, their money, their energy, what they do, what they wear, where they go. Can they spend time with their family, choosing their friends? We all know some people like that, right? All of that is egotistical. And any person, man or woman, okay, that is like that, then they look for less powerful people to be over control, to control them. Believe it or not, okay. So remain the independent, doing your thing, what you need to do, and that's the type of vibration also that you're going to attract in. So right now you are still spending time alone, okay? But like I said, landed on the Wheel of Fortune, fate is about to change that. So next we have the moon. Cancer energy. Some of you have been dreaming a lot about this person coming in. Also can be a Pacific person, okay? Um, and see what I kept saying about that word compassionate. Everything that I'm saying is coming out on the card. If this is somebody that you already know of, maybe it's somebody new, you're very impressionable. But at the same time, you're very sensitive. Your perception and your perspective is very heightened right now with your intuition. Okay? So, Where is the moon? I believe the moon is about to do a couple of switcheroos here. Okay, so on December the 12th, we're going to have the moon in Scorpio. Again, Vedic sidereal, not Western. Okay, so depending on who you are as a zodiac sign, not necessarily your sun sign, but as your moon sign and your rising or ascendant, or where Jupiter is in your chart, is going to be very important for you. Okay, you really need to look at your chart and find out what planet is in your seventh house of partnership and what planet is in your 11th house. Now, Vedic sidereal, Saturn has went back to Aquarius from Capricorn. So that's very important because um, depending on who you are in your chart, right, it could have been a lot of um, more patience that you needed to deal with. It could have been a lot of waiting and rules and regulations and red tape and all that type of stuff that was kind of like in the way. Okay. But when Saturn moves, if you have been doing the being very independent, okay, still in your powerful moment in yourself, understanding through sensitivity and compassion, Saturn will take that into consideration, okay? Because Saturn is just like Venus, that will grant you actually what you need, okay? Because you did put the hard work into it. So let me see here. So the moon is in Cancer right now. Vedic sidereal. So some of you are still wishing that a relationship, maybe like a partner to move in, you're wanting marriage or living together type of situation. Some of you are really wishing to also move. Uh, Soon, you will be moving also. Okay. What else? That sense of stability, really looking for a stable relationship and a partnership. Whether you're about to leave one, you're wanting to call in a new one, or if you've been single, time alone, very powerful, independent. Fate is about to change that also. So let me see. The moon will be moving in the next 10 days to Scorpio, and then it's going to move to Sag by the 13th. So that's very important. Because it seems like ninth house of Sag, which is spirituality, um, whoever you're speaking to or on and off talking to, whatever, when this moon goes into ninth house of Sag by December the 13th, and I'm giving you timing, somebody here, far as a connection, they're going to look at something and possibly can be used spiritually. They're going to look at something spiritually different. Okay, especially now that K2 has moved into Virgo, somebody here is going to want to put the 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 work into making something work. So I really feel that this person, this new person, needs this time. Okay, that's why it's just telling you to keep spending this time alone. Look at there, see there, developing over time. The good stuff, ripening, ages well, finesse, the good stuff, flavor. Okay. A situation, date, a party, an invitation to a birthday party, anniversary, a holiday party, going out with this person for drinks. You can even be a coffee or a tea if you don't drink. Okay, it could be matcha, whatever you like, right? But like I said, this is something that you're waiting for as independent and time alone right now. Fate is changing not only your life but this other person's life. Okay, they also could be very much in their feelings right now and may not understand spiritually by their spiritual center that you may be the person that they're supposed to be with. People take time to understand that, okay? Because remember, so many people are scared to connect spiritually. A lot of people like to connect through materialism, through the human body, right? Not thinking with their spiritual core, which is their center. Um, this is something that is developing over time. Fate, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star card. This is some of you your D9 that is actually opening up. D9 in Vedic Sidereal is marriage. Okay, it's your marriage house. So this that has been developing over time has been changing the person you're supposed to be with and you. Whether you know it or understand it, it has. Okay? And like fine wine, it takes time for it to be the ripest it's supposed to be. And that bottle can go for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, right? The more that that wine sit. So it's kind of like you are being held for the good stuff. You're the good stuff, and the person that you're holding out for is actually the good stuff. Because this is what you wished for. This is what you called in. This is what this other person wished for. But some people don't get it and understand it that when a wish does come true, they may not believe it, they may not understand it, and a lot of people fight it. Okay? Like, no, this can't be a wish to come true. No, 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 no. Right? Remember the Knight of Pentacles here. The same thing with the wine. hmm You can't get no slower than that. Right? Now, if you're not, what is this? See there? Double rainbow. Landing right on the Aquarius card. If you're a type of person that you feel you're not the good stuff, that you're not that flavor, okay, um, and you're just ready to just go with what everything or anything that just comes to you, it's asking you to wait. This involves fate, okay? It involves fate. It does. And this is nobody from the past. And it's not. It's not. Double rainbow landing on the Aquarius card. Divine timing, divine intervention. Like I've been explaining to you. Okay, perfect time. And I said all this before these cards came out. But a lot of y'all just think I'm rambling. I'm not. Okay. Ascension. What did I say about higher vibration, higher self, serendipity, being at the right place at the right time, good luck, cohesive, something that's going to stick together, um, duality. hmm Now you can also look in my videos, go up under the live tab, and if you see a thumbnail with the double rainbow card here or in the title, I don't care if it's from a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks, um, last year, the year before. Remember, because we're talking about wine, we're talking about fate. This is not your timing as a human being. This is the timing of your birth chart. Okay, them two, three different things. Humans get so cohesive or stuck about the time on the watch. They don't got nothing to do about your birth chart. Okay, what is set up in a line for you. This has been developing. Whether you went through relationships, you made and created a family, this other person have too, it that don't even matter. Both of you were supposed to do that, go through that stuff, create and have those children, create and bring those souls so they can start their soul journey. Okay? but they don't have anything to do with the person you're supposed to be with and meet. This has been developing for a very, very long time. This bottle of wine here. Okay. Okay. Let me actually throw one on this partner. Thank you. See there? I can't even get it out. A flood of emotions, tears of sorrow or joy. Like I said, something has to be released, and it may not necessarily be you, but this also can be tears of happiness, because you can't believe that actually a lot of you will have this going on very soon. Okay, somebody is holding back their feelings and emotions. It can be a person from the past that failed to connect with you during the time allotment that fate brought them to you, but they didn't connect to their spiritual core. Okay, they were holding back their feelings and emotions. They probably was trying to be or act very powerful. Um, they didn't want to be cohesive. They kept probably also wasting a lot of time with the wine here. Um, it seems like this person is a moon sign. They were doing more dreaming, um, dreaming and wishing, but they never let that flood of emotions out. Okay, to in the present moment to connect. Okay, so let me put something on this Knight of Pentacles. Some of you are saying, well, Vesta, I ain't met nobody yet. Okay, you will. Come on now. Some of you may have already met this person, but you may not think that this person is it, not it, right? Because they're not connecting. Mm-hmm. I'm not asking you to sit around and wait on anybody, okay? It's ask it's asking you to continue to do what you're doing, because this person may need a little bit more work than you, or it can be vice versa. But it's the energy of when these K2 and Rahu moving, when Jupiter goes direct, because Jupiter was retrograde in Aries, right? Somebody didn't take action when they were supposed to. But now when Jupiter goes direct and moves out of Aries, yeah. So going on the Knight of Pentacles, we have, like I said, manifesting deep desires, reawakening lost hopes, uncommon bonds, and deep commitment. Again, family. You know, some of you could make a family with this person if you're still wanting or able to have kids. This also can be two families that can be connected, because you have kids, they have kids. It don't matter, because you still got cousins and aunts and grandmamas and all type of stuff on your side, and they do too. So it's still two families that will be coming cohesive or together, coming together, right? Um, but this deep commitment is coming in slow. So, time alone, okay? Attitude is everything. Remain calm, cool, and collected. Stay and be in the present moment. Don't keep worrying about, well, what day in the future? Because I need to know. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No. All right, let me throw out something to close this up for y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. It's very self-explanatory. I just kind of talk slow, right? Oop, oop, oop. The Scorpio card trying to come out. Like I said, you don't want anything to happen in 8th house of Scorpio right now anyway. You understand? Scorpio 8th house is an ending house. How can you start something in an ending house? Let the sun, okay, get out of Scorpio, because it will end before it can get started. Why you think the Sag card came out? Jupiter, okay? You want something to start in like a seventh house, a ninth house, a 10th house, something that's spiritual, something that is a starting house. You don't want anything to start in an 8 or a 12. 12th house is Pisces. That's another ending house, okay? We got the garden here, which is reminding me of Gaia, which is peace, harmony, um, that cool and collected, right? Oh, my legs. And we have mature woman. A lot of you are or will be, if you didn't, okay, still you got going into next year, right? Your maturity level is this calm, cool, and collected. Um, you've been there, done that. You know, you're not chasing after anybody. Your perception and your perspective has changed. Um, this is you that is very zen. With these two combinations here, this is coming off as an empress. Okay, the garden and the mature woman. Um, and even if you're a masculine still, okay, um, this is you as compassionate. You know, if you're a masculine and you, of course, you have a mother, okay, whether she's here or not, bless her heart. The way you love your mother, the way you love your daughters or your granddaughter, your niece, your sister, that is you as an empress, right? That is you as cups, as a masculine, loving a divine feminine. Okay, if you're a masculine and you don't have compassion for a divine feminine, then we need to work on that. You need to schedule a reading with me. Okay. You can't not have love, nurturing, and compassion for a divine feminine if you're a masculine. How can you be in a relationship? And I'm not talking about same sex. Everybody has masculine and divine feminine in them. Okay? So, masculines is asking you to be more nurturing, compassionate, um, loving, okay, caring, a sense of softness. A lot of masculines don't like to show and feel their emotions. A lot of that is what the problem is. Okay? They feel like they always have to be this moose, very powerful, independent, attitude is everything, calm, cool, and collected. Some of this, that's what the problem is. The masculine here has not shown their feelings and emotions. So the divine feminine is skipping off. Okay? hmm You can still be a very powerful person and have feelings and emotions. This is in concern energy, privileged lady. So, you know, this also can be um divine feminines, you and your younger version of yourself, where you have matured, but it's time for you to be more privileged. It's time for you for this to come in for you. You have done so much hard work over a very long length of time. And it's time now for somebody to actually come in and to show and give you compassion and nurturing. But divine feminines, you're so powerful. You have to also allow this to happen. Okay? You have to allow this to happen. You're very independent, you know, powerful. You do things on your own. But now this is time for you to have tears of joy, okay, as a sense of abundance, where you're going to have to sometimes release that powerful instinct to want to handle everything, okay? Give me one more. Thank you. Yep, see there the mountain. Bottom of the deck is the message card in reverse. So I feel that here is it's a lot of rebuilding that needs to be done, um, like from the inside out. Not only you, but this other person. The mountain is going to be something that is can be cold, hard, hard to travel, hard to climb, obstacles, um, very seeming very far away. To travel to the mountain, climb the mountain, and then climb down the other side. Right? You're powerful enough to let this person also come in. Okay. Um, because it's asking you to not be this mountain. It's asking you that your attitude is everything right now. Be calm, cool, and collected. Don't be cold, stubborn, hard headed, unmovable. Um, yes, you are indestructible. Okay, you know what I mean, right? But okay, thank you, angels. It's asking you to be more of this. This is very opposite than this mountain here. She's a Southern Belle, and y'all know I'm down in Atlanta, Georgia. So Southern Belles down here, they don't open the door for themselves. Okay. Um, During that time, of course, they were dressed, but some of you may got somebody to dress you, but if you don't, you get what I'm saying. It's asking you to be in your divine feminine energy right now. Okay? Be in your divine feminine energy right now, being open, vulnerable, compassionate, nurturing, um, very dreamy as you're coming across, still keeping or seeming very intuitive, very smart, very intelligent, very calm. Because it's either you or somebody here that has a lot of obstacles in their life right now that they're needing to overcome. But it seems like the tower here, I don't know, it seems like something is being destroyed in somebody's life. So it can be a separation from a family, okay? Where that either this person, especially if they're divine masculine, maybe they had somebody who was too privileged but didn't care. Because privileged people, I'm going to say it on my channel, privileged people can be very spoiled. But it's a difference from being mature, loving, caring, and being taken care of, okay? But still can be privileged or acceptance without being spoiled. So somebody here may be tired of spoiling somebody because they're not also zen with it. People who spoil also can be a brat, you know? And somebody here is looking for a person who is calm, cool, collected, somebody who is not like a mountain, hard to get through, hard to change their mind, hard to change. This also could be your other person that is needing to break all of these things down within them. So this spirituality, the moon, the sun going into Sagittarius, right? Also Jupiter going direct. This is what is developing over time, but you don't see it, you don't know it. You don't see it and you don't know it. That's why it's asking you just to keep doing what you're doing. But when the time comes, and we're of course gonna have more readings, um, you're gonna spirit feel it through your spiritual core. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. But do what I asked you, okay? Go watch one of my videos. I got several that I did the past couple of months with the double rainbow in the title or the thumbnail, or go check back around this time last year or the year before. Remember that a lot of the readings that was happening last year, year before, 3 years ago, are unfolding now. It don't necessarily be the reading that happened yesterday that's going to happen today. Okay? Wheel of fate. Remember that time, far as divine timing and divine intervention, is here. It's not about, oh, let me watch the reading from yesterday so to tell me what's going to happen tomorrow. No. Go look at my double rainbow videos from last year around this time, or the month of December, by December the 31st, or go look at the ones from the year before. Okay, and I know we kept having the double rainbow card come out the past couple of the last 2 months. So around September, October. Okay. All right. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much. If I went too fast, just replay it. Look at the words on the cards. Use your intuitive sense, and it'll speak to you. Okay. I'll see y'all next time.